Oh, it's recording. Okay, let's start the class. Good morning, class 8 student. How are you? I hope so. You are inside the home, busy in keeping yourself bored. Just kidding. Okay, so today I am going to start a new lesson, that is from Civics, lesson number 1, the need for law and the constitution. Here, why we need the law? Law is necessary because people are unlawful. They used to break laws here and there, and suppose in jungle animals can poop here and there, but we cannot do because we are social being and we are living in a society, so we can do thing anyway. Now, as we know, in a jungle, as we know, life of a common creature is usually as a mercy of my predator. What is the meaning of these first two lines? Predator means those who catches the animals, and if he is healthy, he can hunt other animals. We often hear people use the phrase laws of the jungle to denote the situation of rampant unrest and peacelessness in a society where the life of a common man is insecure due to the rising incidence of crime. When there is a crime, it will say that jungle. Suppose the teacher is also commenting on you sometimes when you are shouting inside the class that what are you doing? You are making this class like a forest and you are like wild animals. In this way, you are always commented by the teachers, isn't it or not? When the teachers eventually get angry, have I said something like that? You remind me and tell me in the comment section. That is why law of the jungle is not preferred in a civilized society. Instead, a civilized society has a sympathetic code of conduct. What is a code of conduct? That is the law for all members of the society. That means law is always same and equal to everyone. There are basic principle of checking the arbitrary exercise of power by anyone and ensuring fairness in the justice of administration. What is the arbitrary exercise? That means when there is a law, somebody will break the law definitely, because we are human being ना. कुत्ते को दुम है तो हमेशा ऐसा करूँगा ही, मैं नहीं करूँगा. The others, the people are doing. Sometimes मेरे साथ भी हो सकता है. But whatever it is, ensuring fairness, punishment are given any person breaking the law. So this is the arbitrary exercise. Punishment, providing punishment. But we say awarding punishment. The body of such rules, norms, provision, exercise, etc. is collectively termed as a law of the land in the context of particular nation. Here we will see how a particular law has benefited people who have been victimized at the hand of a few powerful one. So in this way, some crimes are there, and to cope with certain crimes, there are certain rules are provided. So we will discuss certain crimes, and again we will discuss about the rules provided to cope with these crimes. Okay, and we will put importance on our constitutions. So what is a constitution? Is it a set of law, the guidelines that are provided for our country to run the country smoothly, to run the government smoothly. Okay, there are certain rights and freedoms given to us, given to the people, given to the common man, and all the rights and freedoms are same for each and every person, whether beggar or the minister. So let's continue with it. Okay, now as continuing with the need for law, we will discuss today in dowry, about dowry. What is dowry? Dowry is a social evil. Evil means wrong. Evil means wrong, but permitted by the society. In our society, it is in this male dominated society, whenever a family that is bride's family, provide gifts, money and property to the bridegroom during marriage is called dowry. Gifts to bridegroom, and this is forceful. A father raise up his daughter, teaches her, give her education, and when she grows up and she is able to give marriage, she is given marriage by finding out a good bridegroom, and with that marriage the daughter also goes to, along the daughter these gifts are also good. What are the gifts? Gifts include money, property, etc., and in various means. And sometimes what happens, the dowry continues after marriage also. This is a social evil. Indian grooms have a long tradition of demanding dowry. The Indian grooms, they have a long tradition. Even that groom is educated also, but sometimes indirectly they forced their wives to ask her parents about certain gifts. In many cases, this custom becomes more acute with greedy grooms, G-R-E-E-D-Y, greedy grooms. What is greedy grooms? What are greedy? Greedy means lobhi. Greedy. And about 70% of the husbands are still lobhi. They always put an eye on the property and wealth of his wife's home, parents. So when a bride refuses to satisfy the incessant demand of her husband, when the wife refuses, what happened by her husband and in loss for dowry, she is subjected to inhuman treatment. The treatment is given to the wife is inhuman. The wife is not treated nicely. In extreme cases, this leads to suicide or forceful burning of the bride by their husband and their in-laws. Understood? That means the bride, unable to cope with the atrocities, with the ill treatment, with the harassment by her husband's family members and her husband, then she is compelled to commit suicide, and sometimes she is burned forcefully by her husbands and her in-laws. According to the National Crime Record Bureau, that is National Crime Record Bureau, in 2011 alone 8,618 dowry death cases were reported across India. Now let's come. It is because of that we need laws to maintain this social evil. So what is the law? This law is named as Dowry Prohibition Act 1961. Taking and giving dowry is a crime. If the bride's father give dowry or if the husband take dowry is a crime. Anyone found guilty under this law shall be prosecuted. Shall be prosecuted means will be taken to the court and a trial will be run over him and followed by punishment with a fine and imprisoned for a period of 6 months. इज्जत का फालूदा बनेगा और 6 महीने का जेल जाएगा, ऊपर से पैसा जाएगा. But this 6 months is not over. This is the minimum, but maximum will go up to 5 years. 5 years. This is dowry. But here this will accompany with some other section of the cases like domestic violence and whether it is. So there is a news clipping in Times of India in the yellow section, and that is in page number 61. You read this and try to understand. That is a case study of a man and mother convicted for dowry. That this article was published in July 12th 1912 in Times of 2012 in Times of India from Camro. Okay, so here this Dowry Prohibition Act comes forward in regards to these kinds of crime. In the next class we discuss about the constitution and also about the laws and dissent, which is very necessary for us to understand. So for today I hope so you will understand. If you don't understand, you do ask me. Thank you.